I'm
Can you
proud of
believe
him.
I did not say nothing bad about the man?
I'm proud of, but I'm saying like, what would happen to this show for us to like get booted? I don't know. We have to get booted off Facebook and then start partying on YouTube or something, right? Now go through that again. So what happened? What happened?
Okay, hold on.
What
Let
was
me
the
get
what was the post?
the post.
Yeah.
So somebody made a post
Mm-hmm.
about Kevin Durant being in Greece. It says Kevin Durant is clubbing in Greece after he got swept, while LeBron is hitting the gym. So it's got a picture of Kevin Durant on the left in the club with a bunny, and it's got LeBron on the picture in the right working out.
Who
I
said
had
a
I had to
bunny?
put that in there. I had to put it in. But so my response to the post, I said, but Brown was just in Dubai playing,
Party.
partying and dancing, taking videos and pics. So what's the difference? One didn't make the play in or playoff. The other one got swept.
Mm.
Or am I missing something? So what my response was, what I'm saying in saying that I'm not down in either one of them for what they're doing. I'm saying they both, one got swept, one didn't even make the playing game or nor the playoff. What the hell else they got to do?
Right.
Go party. Let them live their life. It ain't nothing wrong with it. And then when KD come back, get your ass in the gym. I'm pretty sure Brian Brown will take another trip here in a few weeks. Hell, they ain't playing no ball. You ain't playing no Olympic ball. Go party.
Right.
Shit, you got swept and one didn't make it. So your season was a damn failure.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have some light at the end of the tunnel. Go party. You got the money to go to Greece and Dubai. Shit. When me and you start making money to go to making money on this show to go there, bye. We're gone. Greece and Dubai, damn it. So I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with Braun nor KD going out of town because they both got put out. Well, one got swept, one didn't make it. So what? They ain't playing ball. Let them go party. They rich. They can do that. They got 6 months to the season start.
Right. It reeks of hate. It reeks of hate. Like imagine that you and I were working at a job, and if for some reason we got, hey, you got to leave today. Like, okay, well, I'm supposed to sit at home and do nothing. Get the crap out of here, man.
Hey, bro, look. Last year when GM out here went down for 2 weeks, my ass was in Tennessee for 2 weeks. What's the difference? What's the difference, baby? What's the difference, baby?
It's gonna be one of those nights.
Hey, can you believe I didn't say nothing bad about?
Hey, welcome back to Let's Talk with Gales Indeed. I'm your boy Gales as usual, and to my left is
It's me. It's the new hat, Mr. Dean.
I like it. I'm the fourth already. Yeah, man, I like this. So look.
Hey, man, look, I had to switch it up, man. And you people out there, don't be laughing at my hat. I know it's small. Shit.
Hey, the man, you are in rare form, man. You've been
in rare form.
Coors.
I'm in rare form. I'm
is
ready.
It Coors Light?
No, I ain't had none. My body been cramping up here lately. I'm low on electrolytes, so I got to stay away from the alcohol.
I know, man. We
got to stay away from alcohol. I got to hydrate, not alcoholic, not alcohol rate. Is that a word? Alcohol rate? If it ain't, damn it, I just made it one.
There you go. Well, look, man, we're gonna start the show with it. Look, we're gonna get into some Trevor Bauer talk. We're gonna talk a little bit about the NBA playoffs. I know we should probably be covering it more, but whatever. Do what we want. Yeah. Of course, we're gonna talk about whether or not LeBron or LeBron-like players could play in the 90s, and could the 90s players play right now. But first, I need you to address this again. Listen, you talking about a bunny.
Only me, baby.
I'm just gonna stir my tea.
Like, only
a while ago, I was like, wait a minute, what now? KD is with a bunny. Like, what's he talking about? Oh, right.
Yeah, he's with a bunny, bro. He's with a bunny. For those who are from the culture, you know what I'm talking about.
There you go. If you know, you know. If you don't, Sit back and learn something. So look, man, you got a struggling Gales this week, boy. My voice is prepped up. Dean's voice is prepped up. I don't know what we're gonna do, but Dean, where do you want to start, my man?
Man, let's go ahead and start off with this Trevor Bauer thing. Man,
ooh, you want to start with the easy stuff?
I did some homework on it. I did some homework, like you told me to.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, me being messed up in the head as I am, I have to screenshot stuff so I can read it. Okay.
All right.
What you tell? I'm gonna talk about the lawsuit. So you tell the situation with Trevor Bauer.
Trevor Bauer is an ace pitcher, and for people out there who don't know, an ace pitcher is just really, 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 really good, right? He's been with a few teams, and he has, I think, 3 allegations. Only one has come forward. A judge looked at it and said, "Yeah, I don't see what the problem is." And of course, baseball being, moralistically high horsing, they're saying that, hey, I don't care what the judge says. Our policies say we don't need a criminal, investigation or charges or anything. And so they kicked this man out the league for 2 years. 2 years. And I know what y'all are thinking. For what? Well, your boy apparently, is into some, I think it's BDSM, where basically he, kids are, make sure the kids are gone. Okay. He gets aroused by beating women during sex. That's the only way I can say it. We're going to keep it very scientific, but look, this is nervous laughter. This is not funny, but here's what the judge is saying. It was consensual. Now the the women involved are saying like, yeah, but we didn't realize it was going to be that. You know what I mean? So I don't know. There's still more details. Like I don't know if there was a safe word in place, and if there was the safe word used? And if the safe word was used, did he stop when the safe word was used? So I guess we gotta explain safe words. Dean, right. You want to take that?
You don't want me saying no damn safe word doing that. Stop! Shit, that's the safest you can get. Damn, stop! Quit! You hurt me.
Right. So
get off of me.
So
oh God, no.
Right. Oh good. No, get him off. Get him off. So basically if Dean and a young lady is involved sexually.
Oh God. And don't say somebody else. Say black.
Well, if Broke Shot Dean was involved with someone sexually. Oh, and they decided like no is actually a turn on, right? Or stop is like, yeah, that's right, but I'm not gonna stop. Right? If both parties agree that like, hey, we like hearing that stuff, you come up with some alternate word in order to stop the sexual activity, right? So like Kevin Hart's famous for bringing pineapples, right? When a girl goes too far for him, his safe word is pineapples. So if he says to his girl, "Ooh, stop," she's like, I ain't stopping, right? And it continues. But if he says pineapples, everything needs to shut down. You need to check on each other. So right now, like I think the biggest issue is, why do you think the league, if it was consensual, if it was found in courts to be consensual, why would the league slap 2 years on my guy? All right. So Dean's got to adjust his hat. So that's my question. I need people to get in the comments and just let me know why. Whoa. Excuse me, Miss Adams. Right. This is a family show. You worse than Dean. Matter of fact, hold on. I am going to just go ahead and put this up here. Wait a minute. Wait for it. There you go. Jasmine Adams, what the frap are you doing? Family show, dadgummit. So anywho, here's what happens. Well, she said solid safe word though. Right, pineapples. Right. Oh, okay. The word. Look, I'm not gonna repeat what she said because I'm a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? I was raised by a good Southern woman, right? But Dean, help me out here. Oh,
I told you the word is stop. Get the hell on. No way.
So Dean said
no. Oh God, no.
Right. But We gotta stop laughing. This is a serious subject.
It is, but we gotta make all right, people.
Why would they do it? Why would the MLB slap 2 years on my guy?
Because this this is a tough one. This is a tough one because we don't want to make people think that we're laughing at domestic violence, but it's kind of like a situation that was agreed upon that they did this and it got out of hand. But it's like she asked for it.
I'm gonna look that up.
But now it's like, okay, you asked for this, and maybe he hit or choked too hard, and he liked it and she didn't. So now I'm gonna file. Now I'm gonna say he sexually assaulted me. I don't know. This is a touchy one. It's a touchy one. We're trying to make light out of it, trying to make fun out of it. We don't want y'all to think that we laughing at domestic violence because we're not. But it's one of those. It's a weird. It's a weird case right here. Very weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I feel like MLB has a very conservative fan base, right? So just hearing that, first of all, he's out, I don't know what a good word is, gallivanting with several women who he's not married to, especially in the southeastern region of the country. That's like wait a minute, Cap. Wait a minute. This is a family show. What are y'all doing? Is that your safe word? Is that what you're saying, Captain? Is that your safe word?
I don't even want to know his. I don't even want. Hey, Cap, don't even put it on there. Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
Right. And Miss Jasmine Adams, as you say, she says it's a small Australian fruit. It's not how you spelled it, madam. It's spelled with a K. You spelled it with a C. We'll let the audience figure that out for themselves, that government. And he says that's the family version. I like it. So they have a very conservative audience. So all the MLB cares about is the bottom line, and if you care about the bottom line, what you do is make it look like you really, really care about these women, right? How do you do that? You overcharge your player 2 years. No criminal activity, nothing. 2 years. Because they know that people are going to hear the details of this case and the physical abuse that he gave these women, consensually or not, and they're going to, clutch their pearls and gasp a little bit. But so all they have to do is look like they know that the union is going to, negotiate that down. There's only been like 15 cases since I think 2015, and this is the only case where this amount of time was levied down. So I don't know, man. So I feel like they're doing their thing of making it look like they care, and then it'll be negotiated down, and he probably won't even miss any time.
Well, in his lawsuit that he has filed against the U.S. District Attorney for the Central District of California, excuse me. I'm trying to sound professional here, and I don't know if I'm doing
a good job. I like the professional being that government.
What is his name? Bauer. Bauer's attorney says that the woman had fabricated allegations of sexual assault, pursued bogus criminal and civil action, made false and miraculous statements, and generated a media bliss based on her lies. In efforts to destroy Bauer's reputation, gain attention for herself, and extracts millions of dollars. I can see that too.
Yeah, first of all, can we all just agree that he didn't write that? Come on, man.
Like, no, Bauer didn't write that. He didn't write that. No.
When are we gonna get rid of this stuff of like, Adrian Peterson put out a statement today? Like, no, he did not. No, he did not.
They pay people. They have people in their camps for this. Mm-hmm. Just like they social media. Okay, a lot of them are on their own personal social media, but a lot of them, they got people on the side doing their social media work for them. They don't even do half of this stuff. So when they say these guys issued a statement, we all know about 85% of that is BS because they don't really.
I'm not hating on that because look, let me tell you, I've heard some of us speak, and when I say us, I mean us athletes. I don't want people to think, what, black people? No, I've heard some of us athletes speak. We should absolutely have someone hired to speak on our behalf and write things on our behalf. You know what I mean?
because like a lot of I don't know how I want to say this, man, because it's bad. But a lot of us athletes, we talk with a slang. That's why I'm trying to, I'm trying to switch up our talk. So we might word something a little different in a statement like it. It might not sound as clear as that. It damn sure wouldn't be as clean. They oh, that slipped out.
Oh no! Get him out of here! All right, this is a lazy transition. Let's get off of this topic because man, it's stupid. It's stupid to me, right? What people do in the privacy of the bedroom is on people. Now, what I would suggest to him is find you one lady that you can lock down and pursue that part of yourself, right? Because you see what the results could be. What I would suggest to these young ladies, when you start making these deals with these men who are saying, hey man, like the dude up in New York who was like, hey, is it okay if I bite you till you bleed? Like, wait. I guess. And then when it happened, like all these suits came out like, man, he bit me until I bled. Well, ma'am, did he ask you for permission? Well, yeah, but I didn't think he was gonna be like that. What can the courts do?
I don't know,
so
man.
Let's be specific in whatever your kinks are. We're not here to kink shame, but whatever your kinks are, make sure you're being very specific and you have a way to shut it down. Yeah.
You're right, man. This is for ESPN to talk about. I don't even want to talk about this shit no more. Because I almost let something slip out how I be talking in the streets. So.
Oh my goodness. But the NBA playoffs are going. We can talk about that, Dean.
Man, look, the NBA playoffs. First of all,
let's go Mavs. Let's go Mavs.
Speaking of the Mavs, is this safe that we can put Luka in the top 5 conversation now in the NBA right now?
Okay, let me hear your top 5. Let me hear your top 5.
Right now in the NBA.
Top 5 right now in the NBA.
And I'm being serious. This is me being serious. Y'all know I play around a lot. And this is no specific order. This is top 5 in the NBA right now. Curry, Giannis, Curry, Giannis. I don't want to do this. I don't want to.
You have stepped in it, and now you're walking across the carpet, dragging the doo-doo all through the house.
Curry, Giannis, KD, Bron. Oh my God!
Who's going to be left off the list? Will it be Jokic? Will it be Embiid? Who the crap? Will it be Tatum? Who are you leaving off the list, man?
I got to put Luka, man.
Look, Mr.
I got to put Luka up there with and that's not taking nothing away from Embiid. That's not taking nothing away from Tatum, D-Book, Ja, or Joker. But I gotta put Luka up there with the upper echelon of the top 5 right now in the NBA. Yeah. Even in the two losses to the Suns, he still had 30-something. You can't guard him. And he does nothing fancy. He ain't fast at all. And his jump shot slow. I don't know how that jump shot don't get blocked. Right. He just picks to where he want to go. You can't get him out of his spots. He's going to get to his spot, whether it's a jump shot, that turnaround fadeaway, the Euro layup. He gets to his spots and he do his thing. I got to put Luka up there with the top 5 upper echelons of the NBA right now. But you can interchange that because Embiid can be up there, Joker can be up there, D-Book can be up there. D-Book can be up there, Tatum can be up there. So I'm not taking that away from them, but them 5 right there, and people can argue that 5, but that's the 5 top players right now in the NBA.
So I'm gonna go to the comments, man. I'm gonna go to the comments. Look, Jude is not here with the money minute. He is holding out for a bigger contract. He is doing a power play. Fine, but he's in the comments. Thank you all for watching. And hello, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Yeah, hello. So he says Curry, Joker, Giannis, and Durant, and LeBron. But he said he could easily switch out Embiid for LeBron. It's tough.
You could. And hold on, before we continue in these playoffs, speaking of Joel Embiid, I think the man was robbed of the MVP. I like Joker, But the thing that Joel did this year, Joel finally showed what Shaq been why Shaq been on him all these years. It finally came out this year. Joel balled this year. Joel Embiid balled. He's still balling with a broke face.
Numbers?
Joker, I mean, they neck and neck. I like Joker. I like Joker, but I really, really believe Joel should have got MVP this year. He really never had a bad game. Joker didn't either, but Joel Embiid really didn't have a bad game. And guess what? He's still playing in these playoffs. Joker's sitting at home watching.
But he is clearly head and shoulders above Embiid, man. And Antetokounmpo. Ooh, I don't know if I said that right or not, man. I just kind of slipped up.
You got closest to anybody I've ever heard.
But what I'm saying is, like, if you look by, I don't know, what do you look for? I guess, let me see, real plus minus, right? The Raptor, if you look at box plus minus, like, Joker's killing everybody as far as efficiency and all the main categories that tell whether or not the player is the most valuable. But my problem with most valuable players, like, should it simply be like, if I take this person off of the team is garbage. If I put them on the team, they're championship contenders or at least playoff bound. Like, is that not fair?
That's fair. That's very fair because, and I don't think I think Joel Embiid he got robbed of it, but I don't think you went bad with either one of them that won MVP. They were both the best two players in the league this year. You take Joker off of Denver, that ain't even a close. I mean, even though the Warriors put it on them, it wouldn't even been that close. Because they had no answer for him. Even with Jamal Murray and Porter Jr., you take Joker off that team, I say they 7th to 8th best in the West. Same for if you take Embiid. You take Embiid away from Philly and just leave Harden out there. Even though Harden showed out last night, finally.
They're a lottery team.
You take Embiid off there. I'm like you. They're a lottery team because you don't know if Harden gonna give you that every night. So, okay, you take Embiid. The bigger one I see. If you take Embiid off, 76 is the lottery team. Nuggets are 6, 7 or best, 6, 7 to 8 best in the West. Really 7, 8. So that's why Embiid is, a little bit. You take Embiid away from 76ers. That's how much value he is. And they barely even looking at a playoff game. You take Joker away, Denver can still get to a playoff game, but not as a high seed. So that's why I say Embiid got the edge.
Andrea Luis, ¿qué pasó? ¿Qué haciendo? No.
I'm not even
Harden in your top 5. Bless your heart. That's your list, and you rock that list.
Top 5,
let everybody shame you. I'm with you. I'm not a fan, but whatever.
He in your top 5, but taking 5 or 6 steps on this step, man.
He's so undisciplined, man.
But he balled last night, and they needed that. Harden balled last night, 16 points in the fourth quarter, man. Can he do it again? And while we on these playoffs, these referees for all of the playoff games, these referees in this playoff this year have been terrible. You're throwing out superstars are fouling out, these flagrant calls, these flops, and they're calling these flops are getting ridiculous. These referees, this has been the worst. It might not be the worst of all time, but this is one of the worst reffing efforts I've seen in the playoffs in a long time. You got players out there flopping. You got people getting called for these flagrant fouls. It's really not flagrant. You throwing out superstars. Draymond got thrown out. Jokic got thrown out. Brooks got thrown out. Chris Paul fouls out. Draymond fouls out.
Hey, producer, get him off. Get him off, producer. Get him the frap off. Like, you know what the people came here to see, that gummit. Dean, I'm not here to talk about no dumb refs. Let's have another stupid conversation or debate. Michael Jordan, if he played in today's era, is he garbage, average, or still the GOAT?
Still Michael Jeffrey, the GOAT, Jordan. He would average 50 in today's game. He would average 50 in today's game. You gonna back me up on that? You got footage to back me up.
You don't need me. Look, your boy Corey came on here and absolutely ripped me apart. I admit it because I'm man enough and I'm humble enough. That's right. It's right, kids out there. It's okay. Sit down and be humble, as the great poet said. Oh, I'm going to let the professionals do the talking for you. How about that, Dean? Didn't see that coming, did you?
Go ahead. I like that.
Okay. How many points do you think Jordan would literally average per game?
Today? Phew. More than James Harden.
James Harden had a season he averaged 36.
More than that. For sure.
Really?
For sure. And I was at the Jordan era.
Yeah.
I was in the LeBron, Kobe, Duncan, and I was at the tail end.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I played with these guys.
Right.
I've seen all the 3-point balls go up. They can't. Jordan, no way. Jordan would average 50.
You believe Jordan would average 50?
If he wanted to.
Right.
Like James Harden wants to average 50. He just can't.
Right.
He got 38.
Right.
Amazing.
Right.
If Jordan wants to average 50, if he was playing his era, I think he averages 50.
Okay. So that's Meta World Peace, right? Which
there it is.
Isn't the greatest of allies, but he has a point. He did play in like basically all of those eras. So,
but he's not the first one who says that. It's been a couple of guys that said Jordan would average 50 in today's game. And if you think about it, you don't take as much punishment in today's game as they took back then. So when you go to the rack, you're not going to the rack getting clothesline, getting hit, getting bumped. None of that like you was back then. And we all know how Jordan played. Even though he did have a nice jumper, Jordan was a go-to-the-rack type player. It ain't that many shot blockers today. Half of it'll be, on layups and dunks. Because will nobody be able to stop him getting from the rack. You would not be able to stop his airness to get into the rack. He would average 50.
I think what people look at is a few things, right? So he's incredibly athletic. Then he will still be so. Now he's a great shooter, right? I mean, form, balance, all the things they talk about with Curry. Like I love the game that he decides that someone talked about him not being able to shoot a three. And so he just shot a bunch of threes for fun and like had a ridiculous percentage, right? The rules, Mr. Dean, have been made so much easier for the offense. Holy crap. Can you imagine Jordan not having to deal with the Pistons, right?
That's what I'm saying. The physicality is this era. This is a finesse era. It's not physicality. Right. This is finesse, run, shoot. Defense, we don't even know what that is because teams are averaging 150 points on a day. I'm like, we don't know what the defense is. Jeez. You wouldn't be able to stop him. You wouldn't be able to stop him. He ain't got to worry about nobody whooping up on him. You're getting the hell beat out of you. Man, he'd still be Michael Jeffrey, the GOAT Jordan. Right. Case goes. And I know people go come in. This ain't no Jordan Braun, it's the GOAT debate. This is could Michael play in this era debate. I don't want to hear no daggum GOAT with Braun stuff because I know I got a couple of Braun people in the daggum chat that's going to bring that up. No, we ain't talking about that. We're talking about could Jordan play in this era and dominate? Yes, the heck he could.
Okay, so what all are we bringing? What all are we bringing to the table, right? Are we talking about is Jordan growing up in the Twitter space? Right? Is Jordan growing up with IG and all the things that come with today's era? Right? Will he still be mentally tough if he grew up with all of that stuff? Right? As Coach Marquise Frappin Buchanan is saying, no.
I knew he was gonna say no. That's why I said what I said. Because when I seen he jumped at the thing, that's why I said what I said. He Braun all day.
But even if he's Braun, like you don't think that Michael Jeffrey Jordan could play in today's NBA and dominate? The quickness, the mentality, right? The competitive edge, those ginormous hands that we talked about last week. Only one other player in the league has that sort of hand ratio, and that's Kawhi Leonard. So Michael Jordan he's 6'6", but his hand size is that of a 7'9" person. And Phil Jackson, the great coach Phil Jackson, is saying, hey, man, that was his secret weapon. Yes, he was athletic. Yes, he had the hang time. He had the shooting, the basketball IQ, all of that. But he said those mitts, he was physically able to do things with a basketball that other players just simply could not. Right? Oh, that's an interesting point. If DeRozan can score what he does, yeah, Jordan getting 40 easily if he wants. I don't know why I try to sound like Jude.
Craig, he ain't getting 40. He must around get 60 easily. But that's the same as we can say if Shaq was in this era, Shaq would average 50 or 60. But on the defense end, he would get killed. Because he can't keep up with these centers. On the offensive end, you ain't got a person in the NBA right now that can get on that block and handle Shaquille O'Neal. So I think him and Jordan both would average 50 or 60 in this era. Now on the defense end, that's where you get Shaq at because now you got these stretch 4 and 5. I don't think Shaq can get out there and guard that.
But first
of
all,
the offensive end,
could be an impediment though, simply because he can't. Like, there's no space in the floor with Shaq. He's an anchor. Like, he is probably the most dominating player in NBA history, right? But in today's game, that's not how it works. It's all about spacing. It's all about pick and roll, slide, everything, right? It's really about the fundamentals and the strategy. Yeah,
you made a good point. So today, I say Shaq can play because I'm looking at it from an offensive end, but the way they run the offensive stuff, he clogs so much up he would clog so much of the paint up that wouldn't be his style of offense. So how
they switch him. They switch him. It'll be CP3 scoring 1,000 points on Shaq. Yeah,
he could be a liability on offensive defense, but I'm just saying, just catch and dominate in the paint, Shaq. It ain't a center in today's game that could guard.
Real quick, I need you to click that link right there. Get on and make your case, that government. Mr. Jude, Mr. Sparkman, all of y'all in there. Coach Bullock, let's go. Click that link. Look, I'm usually yelling and doing the Don Gales thing, but my voice is broken. And so I'm on this tea over here, with the honey, trying to get that voice back. But yeah, click that link right there.
Coach Buchanan. Now, you didn't see this because you just came to the show. I did put Braun in my top 5 right now in the NBA. As much as I hate to say it, I'm a for real basketball fan. I just be on here talking a lot of shit, and I don't be
pay the man. Serious. What the fuck are you doing?
But he in the top 5. I just want to let you know that in the NBA right now.
These kids don't care. But yeah, click the link, say your bit. So look, I'm gonna go to one of the greatest haters of all time. I love it. Look, I love and respect this dude's game, and I love and respect his troll game as well. All right, because he just follows any conversation, no matter where you go. And he's always got something to say. Let's take a look at one of the greatest haters of all times. This guy right here. Oh boy.
I think this generation is not getting enough credit for what they're doing because the athletes that are in this generation are so far superior than what was in my generation. Jordan was the best athlete we had ever seen. From an athletic standpoint, there are like 10 or 11 guys in the NBA right now with Jordan's athleticism. We didn't have that back then. With what he and LeBron are doing, and Kevin Durant, with what Durant and LeBron are doing, if you put them back in the era of the 80s with their talent, their athleticism, and their skill, who is the GOAT?
Like, come on, man. That dude is such a hater.
That dude, look, he can't get over what Jordan did to him.
He's still mad.
Still mad. 30-something years later, he's still mad. What the hell, Isaiah Thomas?
Like, it's 10 or 11 of them now.
10 or 11
Jordans. It's 10 or 11 Jordans.
Isaiah Thomas.
Come on, Zay. One of the greatest haters of all time.
He's still, dude, what is it, 30, 35 years later, he's still mad? Give it up, Isaiah Thomas.
Olympic team, man. Come on, man.
He still lived a good life. You're still living a good life, man. You're still living a good life. You're rich. You're on TV. You they let you come on First Take and talk your bullshit because 90% of the
man.
Jordan bust you up. Jordan bust you up, took you hard, didn't get you on the USA team, but you still lived a good life. It's okay, Isaiah Thomas.
I just don't understand this, man. I do not understand this. Like, this dude said now there are 10 or 11 Jordans. And, put them in this era, who's the GOAT? Right? Put those 10 or 11 guys back in that era, who's the GOAT? Which brings me to my next question. LeBron James, Joel Embiid, Tatum, all these current players. You put them in the 80s, 90s, and old, what happens?
You put them three, well, I'm going to say them three first because that's who you name.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Bron. I think Bron does good in the 80s and 90s. He damn sure not dominating. He's damn sure not dominating. Nope. Nope. Embiid with his post game, Embiid would be better than Bron in the 80s and 90s, just because of his post game and his defense. And Embiid is physical. Not saying Bron ain't physical. Embiid, just with his post game and defense, Embiid and how the offense was back then. You came through the post. You came through the post first, right? Back then, it was post first, then out. Right. Embiid would be a better player than Bron in that era.
Okay. What game do you dominate? I mean, absolutely dominate your son in, Lil Joe. Just anything. Cards, checkers, running, weightlifting. What do you absolutely dominate in him in?
Hell, football. Anything, really.
Football. So if you mean to tell me if you line up at wideout and you got Josiah on you, you're gonna throw your hand up every time and just burn him.
Yeah. He's short right now.
I'm not talking about short skill. I'm just saying currently. Now, let me ask you this. How fun would that be?
You don't want to ask me that. You know how much of a competitor I am.
No. But competitor, yes. But I'm saying we run this play 100 times, and 100 times you just caught the ball over your son. Right? How fun would that really be?
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I mean, basketball was boring back then until MJ came and made it wild.
No, my friend. What I'm saying is, LeBron James, I don't know this for a fact. This is feelings, no facts. I'm saying LeBron James is absolutely bored. He has no Kobe. He has no bad boy Lakers. He don't even have that Boston team, right? Once he got over them, it was like,
You think he's bored?
Absolutely bored. So what I'm telling you,
I don't think he would.
No, I'm telling you, he is frapping bored out of his mind. Like, who in the league really pushes LeBron James to make him get those like competitive juices flowing? Because Jordan had plenty of games where he was just kind of showing up, and then somebody started talking, and that's all Jordan needed, right?
Durant, of course, brings out the best in him. Curry and LeBron, they might act like they like each other. They really don't like each other. And they bring out the best in each other.
Curry's so fake. He is so fake. He got this baby face, so people are like, he's baby face. He's light skinned. He's skinny. He's smaller than the other ginormous dread wearing black dudes. Like, this guy right here has been kind of put into a box, right? And so now all of a sudden he has to act like that. But deep down, he's a competitor too. He wants to throw his mouthpiece. He wants to talk trash and get in people's face. But he can't because of this brand that he's built with the misses there. But I'm telling you, when you see LeBron play against Jordan, when you see LeBron play against Kobe, right, Garnett and all of them during those teams, it was a different monster. Not just because he was arriving at or reaching his peak athletically or physically. I'm saying I felt like he had that competitive, like that back and forward, right? He has nobody now. I feel like he's. Now, if you put him back with them Bulls and all those people, I guarantee it's a different LeBron. It's definitely a harder LeBron too.
I tell you one guy in the NBA Bron don't like to see, and that's Kawhi freaking Leonard.
Ooh, I don't know, man. You say he don't like to see, I'm telling you, it's something about. So whenever I get a new video game, I put the game all the way up on the hardest level, and my kids hate even being around me when I do this because it gets pretty intense. But I like that idea of the struggle. And then once I get to the level and I can play it right, then it's fun, right? And then after a while, it's like, I don't even want to play this anymore. I know what's coming. I know what's happening. I get bored, Dean. I'm telling you, I think that's absolutely how LeBron James feels.
The reason why I'm going to argue you on that, because if LeBron James was bored, after they didn't make the playoff and play-in game, he would have never tweeted out, I would never miss the playoffs again for the rest of my career. That don't sound like a player that's bored. That sounds like, and which I really don't think they're gonna make it no more anyway, right. Especially if that same Laker team come back. But that just sounds like a guy that's gonna, I'm gonna come out here and try to dominate.
No. Get out of here, Dean. Get out of here. We got a more important question. Mr. Austin Enyard. Yes, light skin. Look, I want y'all to name me. Dean, get back on here. Name me one light-skinned dude that you just like, ooh, hey, here you come. Watch out.
What?
Who's afraid?
Hold on.
Afraid? Look, the NBA, NFL, they love light-skinned dudes, man. Why? Because you got all the athleticism and none of the initial shock of a dark-skinned black guy. Tell me I'm wrong. Am I wrong? Am I going overboard?
So hold on. You asked me what light-skinned dude that I'd be like, oh shit,
he's terrifying. Name me a light-skinned dude that's just terrifying. Just mention his name, you go, ooh, yeah. Like if I say Mike Tyson, you go, oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Name me a light-skinned dude that's just terrifying by the mere mention of their name. Who?
The Rock.
The frap out of here. That dude more friendly than I am. I don't care about all the muscles. Get the frap out of here.
You're right. I was joking, but
Samoan.
To be honest with you, man.
Name one. Is it Trevor Duke? No.
I can't.
Why frapping scared of Trevor Duke? That gummit. Come on, Austin. Tell me. Look. If I'm going too far, let me know.
I'll get you out. Oh, you my boy. You my boy.
Okay.
I've not said this in no way, but I can't think of one. Maybe Waddell Williams.
Maybe a crossover in a jump shot. That's not what we're talking about. I'm saying just terrified. I'm saying that people look at Steph Curry and go, oh, yeah, son, come here. You can be like him, right? You look at LeBron James like, I can't make you grow 6'8", 2, whatever, right? I think that's part of the and he's extremely wildly talented and successful.
This was one light-skinned dude that was not liked in NBA. He wasn't no superstar or nothing, but he was a good role player. Matt Barnes. He had the bad boy look, the tattoos. Don't back down.
Nobody was afraid of Barnes, bro. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know.
No offense. Light skins, y'all got all kinds of advantages.
Ben Simmons.
Take event. I'm gonna take my deck gum self off of that. I don't want to be deck gum. Get me out of here. Get him out.
Ben freaking Simmons.
Nobody's afraid of Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is not afraid of Ben Simmons.
All right, that was just a joke because I can't think of nobody, so I had to make us laugh. I don't know.
No, man.
I'm sorry, light-skinned people.
I'm just saying, like, I can see LeBron James absolutely looking at Michael Jordan, right? Looking at them bad boy Pistons at the time, right? Looking around the league and seeing people who just want to punch dude just to test him. I can see that making LeBron James into a very different LeBron James, and that's all I'm saying.
I can't see it.
But look, let me tell you this, Coach Bull. Look, let me tell you this. He is a once in a generational talent. LeBron James is, KD is, Embiid, all these players, the Greek freak. Like, I don't care what era you put them in, they're still going to be freakishly, like, have a freakish advantage. That's all I'm saying. So I don't understand this idea like, yeah, he would have got punched. Like, yeah, but what if he punched you back? They're huge. Like, get out of here. Like, if we put Shaq back in the day in the 80s, like if Robert Parrish, he would have punched Shaq in the face. But what if Shaq punches you back and connects? Get the frap out of here, man. They're still gonna dominate.
Charles Barkley found out if you hit Shaq, what happened?
No. Wait a minute. I don't remember another time that they fought, but the one I can remember is that frapping ginormous swing and a miss. And your boy Chuck speared him. Like he dug into his wrestling bag.
Hey, Shaq did. He did. He took a hell of a swing and didn't hit nothing but air.
Right. And then he paid for it. He got embarrassed out there by little Barkley.
Well, Chuck, in his defense, I don't really like a lot of stuff that Charles Barkley do. Charles Barkley wasn't no punk there. He wasn't gonna back down from nobody. Charles Barkley wasn't gonna back down from nobody. That's one good thing I say about old Chuck. But a lot of shit that he say I don't like.
Pay the man, Dean. That gummy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Disney's never gonna love us. You keep that up. No, so I don't know. I don't understand how people can look at it. Like, if you say Mike Tyson, how would he do in this era? It's like he dominated like he did then. What are you talking about? Especially with all this technology, right? But if you put that what's the Gypsy King? What's his face? Come on,
Tyson Fury.
You put Tyson Fury back there in Ali days. You don't think he's still gonna dominate? You don't think he's still gonna dominate? What are we talking about here?
That's tough. That's a tough question.
That's
man.
Tough.
Because they almost
jaw, the iron fist, and the skill set that gets slept on because he's a little chubby, right? Shouts to the bigger guys, right? Solidarity, because he's a little chubby. That footwork, his punch placement. Come on, man. I'm just telling you, I think they dominate. Deontay Wilder, you put him back there, you don't think he's gonna absolutely still be knocking people out left and right?
I like Wilder, man. I like
Who's
Fury.
beating Wilder? Who from the 60s, 70s, 80s is beating Wilder?
Tyson will beat Wilder.
Did I cut off the 90s?
Tyson will beat Wilder. I think Ali will beat Wilder too, because Ali moved too much. And you seen what Wilder had to do against a person who moves a lot. Fury was a defense fighter. Wilder's a one, and I hate to say this because I like Wilder. Wilder is a one-punch trick pony. That right hand, he catch you with it. It's lights out. If he can't catch you with it, he really ain't got good boxing skills. So I think Tyson could knock him out. I think Ali could knock him out. I think Holyfield could have got him. Lennox Lewis could have got him. Now, if he hit one of them with that right hand, night. But them guys, Tyson comes in so quick. Mike Tyson came in on you so quick. You didn't have space or room to throw a punch. Lennox Lewis was such a sound fighter and technical fighter. It was hard to hit him, and he had punches. The same for Holyfield. And Holyfield was aggressive. Ali was just gonna move. He gonna bob and weave until you get tired. Then he gonna whoop your ass. Same thing Fury did to Wilder. And I like Wilder, but Fury,
I don't know, man.
He couldn't hit him, man.
I mean, and all that's true. I'm just saying, athletically, skill set wise, jaw wise, you can put that dude back in that era, and he's going to dominate. Maybe he loses 2 or 3 times, but so did Ali. You know what I mean? Granted, towards the end of his career, a lot. But I'm just saying, as far as this cross-era thing, I don't know. And then nobody's answering the question of, are you bringing that mentality back there, or are you putting the Jordan-esque mentality in a LeBron James? Are you putting Dennis Rodman into that Tatum, like where he wants to score and that play defense? Like, I don't know how people are actually doing that. That's why at the beginning of this debate, I said, it's a stupid debate. What a stupid debate.
Well, one more thing before I go to so we always talk about basketball guys could play in which era. Mm-hmm. What about Bo Jackson in today's game of football?
It's not fair.
Why not?
That's what I'm saying.
What about Jerry Rice in today's game of football?
Bro, Herschel Walker says he can still come back and play. Your boy Terrell Owens wants to come back and play. I don't put it past him.
Terrell Owens is playing in that fan-controlled football league. He scored a couple of touchdowns those nights.
Oh my goodness! Why
for real? I mean, for real.
Money. Make your money. But look, man, before we get out here, I want to give a special shout out to the Juice ladies out there. Derrick Henry. Ooh, he said he's called Derrick Henry. I don't know. Yeah.
Hey, King Henry all day. I'm not gonna argue that. I'm not gonna argue
that. Me neither. Just in case he busts through my door and stiff arms me in the face.
Before you go to a shout out, and while we still on NBA news and basketball news, this ain't really news on the court, but this is some news that I heard today, which is kind of funny. You know, Jalen Rose used to be married to Molly Quorum.
Wait, Molly from First Take?
From First Take. Come to find out, there's rumors going around, Molly Quorum and Stephen A had a thing going on the whole time. I am not playing. It's on Twitter. It was on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. I seen it on a lot of platforms today. I don't know how true it is, but it's said that they secretly are together. And Jalen Rose is like, whatever, I don't really care.
I got nothing. I don't either. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't even hear that. I don't want that in my psyche. I don't want that in my life. I don't. I just
Stephen
don't.
A, hey, look. That's why Stephen A getting people kicked off the show. Go mess with somebody I want. I got something for you. You ain't gonna be on First Take no more.
They made him so powerful. This is interesting, but yeah, I'm not getting to. He's like, I'm not here to shame anybody, but come on, Molly. You want your kids to have that hairline? Come on, Molly.
That's blasphemous.
Blaspheming. No, hey, my favorite thing about Stephen A is this right here. Okay. So you said what you said. And I said, here and listen. And that's fine. But you don't mean to tell me. Come on, man. And look, you don't even matter what the FAP comes after that. Right, Molly chasing the bag. Hey, get out of here, Jude. How dare you? Maybe she's just in love. Like, first of all, no, I ain't gonna. No, yeah. Anyway,
we'll talk about it on those show.
Before we get the FAP out of here, man. Listen, I'm gonna give a special shout out to the Juice ladies over there at Juice Assist and all that stuff. They have a little Juneteenth is coming up. There's a community event. We're gonna do a little flyer, good jigger. Go support them. Blah blah blah. Who loves Stephen A? Stop it. That's perfect. Stop it. He's got so many weapons, man. Sometimes silence by itself just. So you don't think Jordan would dominate and score 50? You don't think Jordan would dominate in today's game and score 50? You know what I mean? Like that silence does a lot.
Stephen A. He'd be like,
Stephen A. to go.
Like, so you're gonna ask if LeBron James could play in the 90s era?
You're gonna ask if Kevin Durant could play in the 90s era?
Right.
Go to commercial break. I'm not even.
Go to commercial break. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. We better stop before our voices get even more broke. Hey, we about made it through this thing. Yeah, Juneteenth coming up. June 18th, or Saturday. It's free. Get out there and let your kids bounce in the bouncy house. Get some food, some entertainment will be there. It's a fantastic thing. Let's take a quick look, Mr. Dean.
Since we and
where I was raised, everything is political. That's why I move with intention. Young and
All right. So look, Let's Talk was out there last year. I don't know if I'm gonna make it this year. First of all, these gas prices, man.
We might need to do something though. Hey,
I'd like to bring the family out, but that gummit, man.
Hey, look, we're gonna put up our cash tag, cash out Gales and Dean to get down there for the Juneteenth. Help us out, fans. Come on, man. Help us out. We're gonna show some love. We're gonna show some love. But since we get shout outs, man, I gotta give shout out, man. I gotta give shout out to my little Winsfield Wildcats flag team that we went out there yesterday and won the playoff game and then turned right around and won the championship game. Them little dudes played their hearts out. You hear me? The first game we played against one of the undefeated teams in the league. Beat them pretty good. Second game, we played a team who whooped us last week, 33-14, and we turned around and paid their favor, 36-14. So they was very happy, very proud. When you see a group of second graders just that happy and stuff, that's the reason why you do it for. Outside everything else, they responded. They didn't get down. They went out and dominated. And, man, we had a big flag. There they go right there, man. We was the Tennessee Titans because we are sponsored by the NFL. You know, that's how they do the flags. But the whole organization is the Winsfield Wildcats out here in Missouri. Second grade champs, man. So I had to shoot them out.
Yeah, I love the shoot 'em out thing, man. I know little Joe showing that out there. Got them daggum daddy bloodlines. So yeah, man.
Hey,
Dean.
He played. He surprised me on some things yesterday.
Yeah. It would be nice to see some footage. That gummit.
It's hard. I can't video and coach at the same time.
You need a team that gummit. You ain't got no brother, sister, cousin, mama, somebody that gummit. You can't set up on a tripod. No. Get him out of here. I don't want to hear your frapping excuses. You have a tripod. That's what you telling me? Wait, hold on. Your boy's son balled out. Okay. I've been listening to Dean very carefully. Balled out. But you mean to tell me that you don't have a daggum way in 2022, not just 2000, but 2022. You don't have a way. Stop it. Get him out here. Stop
All
it.
right. I got you. You got this. I give you my word. Tackle season, we'll have footage every week. From practice to the games. We'll have it.
Oh, so okay. Last thing before I let you get the last word. Hey, man, I just got a new dry erase board. It's remarkable.
That's because you put markers on it. God, I hate when you do that stuff to me, man. But hey, you know what it is, man. Last word. Man, it's so far it's done started off a good week for me. So I'm hoping to start off a good week for everybody else. We do this show on a Monday, so you people can look in and tune in, and we really appreciate y'all looking in and tuning in with us every Monday night to get y'all to have a good week. The topics we talk about, some are serious, but we try to make fun of it, make people laugh, because we want to make y'all laugh and go through the rest of the week laughing and feeling good. And we'll also want y'all to come back and join us the next Monday. I can't say enough how much we appreciate y'all joining in every week. Getting in the chats, talking trash back and forth with us, man. Whether you're right or wrong, we love it. We love it. We want you to keep doing this, man. Keep sharing us out. Get our names out there. We appreciate y'all. Peace and love. We'll holler back next week.